Hello, my name is Keshwani. Keshwani, Keshwani. I'm going to help you solve the math problems that appear in this book, the official SAT study guide. It has 8 exams, and I will try to solve all the problems one by one in each of the clips. Today I'm going to solve a problem that appears in exam number 1, section number 3, page 399, question number 16. If after watching the clip, if you find it helpful, and if you wish to purchase the DVD which contains the solution to all the problems on the DVD without any interruptions, one after the other, please send me an email at prep4sat.com. prep4sat.com. Let's begin then. You have to have the book in front of you, otherwise you will not be able to follow it, because I do not have the luxury of writing the whole problem on the blackboard. So here we go. Question number 16 on page 399. Which of the following has the same volume as the cylinder shown above with the radius x and the height of 2x? So let's draw the cylinder. And the height of 2x. First thing we need to do in order to figure out which of the following 5 scenarios that is given to us has the same volume, first thing we have to do in order to answer that question is figure out the volume of this guy. Now what does volume mean? Volume means how much space is contained inside the cylinder. How much space is contained in the cylinder depends on how wide open the cylinder is and how deep it is. How wide open the cylinder is on the top is given by the area of the circle, right here, this right here. How do you find the area of a circle? That's very simple. Pi r squared. Once we have the area of the circle, we're going to multiply it by the height, which tells me how deep this thing is, and that's going to give me the volume. Let's find out then. The radius of this particular cylinder is x. It's given to us right here. Pi r squared, which is x squared, times the height right here, which is 2x. Let's put them together, so we get 2 pi and x squared times x is going to give us x cubed. That's the quantity we're looking for. Let's put it here. And let's go through one by one all the 5 answer choices so to see which one has the same volume as this quantity right here. A says a cylinder with a radius 2x and a height of x. Well, here they have changed it. We have a radius of 2x and a height of x. And some people in their haste might think that this, just because interchanging the radius and the height, it doesn't change anything. It changes everything. It's not the same volume. We'll see in a second. How do you find the volume? Pi r squared, which now in A is this, times the height. What happens when you open this? When you open the parentheses, this 2 becomes 4. We only have a 2 here. We don't have a 4. This is not it. What this quantity is 4 pi x cubed. We're looking for 2 pi x cubed. This quantity is twice as much. This is not the answer. Let's look at B. B says a cylinder with the radius of 2 pi x. We're making it worse. Radius of 2 pi x squared, pi r squared, which is the radius, times the height of x. What's going to happen here? Well, let's see. When we open the parentheses, When we open the parentheses, same problem. This 2 will become 4. But we have additional problem. This pi will be squared. And we'll end up with a pi cube in the answer choice. But that's besides the point. You don't waste your time doing unnecessary work. I just did a little bit of work that was unnecessary. The point is, when this 2 is squared, it becomes 4. We don't have a 4 here. It doesn't matter if everything else still matches, which in this case actually does not. But even if everything matched, the fact that we have a coefficient of 4 as opposed to 2 is not the right answer. Let's look at C. C says a cube with the edge of 2x. That's just silly. The volume of a cube is, you take your side and you cube it. Well, I don't know about you. I don't know about you, but I'm having a very tough time finding a pi in here. Do you see any pi in here? I don't. It doesn't matter what everything else is. There's a pi in the answer choice, there is no pi here. This is not it. Let's look at D. A cube with the edge of 2 pi x. Well, there you go. 2 pi x. At least we have a pi now. Well, let's see what happens. So that's the side of the cube. The volume of a cube is, you take the side and you cube it. Well, as soon as we cube it, I see problems. I see 2 problems. And you don't have to figure out both the problems. If there are 5 problems there, you don't have to figure out all 5 of them. Just as long as there is one problem, that's all you need. It doesn't matter, as I said before, if everything matches. If one thing does not match, if one element of the answer choice does not match with the other, that's the end of the story. It's not the right answer. Here the problem is, when you open the cube, when you open the parentheses, this 2 is going to become 8. We don't have an 8 here. E says, this is what I call a sucker's answer, because they see 2, they see pi, and then they figure x cubed. Well, x is not being cubed, the whole quantity is being cubed. This is a classic sucker's answer. Let's look at E. The rectangular solid with the dimensions with 2x times 2x times pi x. Well, let's see, rectangular solid. With the side x, 2x, and pi x. This better be it, because this is our only hope. How do you find the volume of a rectangular box? Well, length times width times height. In which case, in this case, it will be x times 2x times pi x. That's going to be the volume of this guy. X times 2x times pi x. Let's see what we get here. When we combine everything together, we're going to have our 2, we have our pi, and x times x times x is going to give us the x cubed that we're looking for. Et voila. This is it. E is the answer. Thank you again for watching, and again, please send me comments so that I can improve my performance. And if you find it helpful, send me an email if you wish to purchase the DVD. Thank you very much.